Looks like we're running through Jurassic Park. I keep waiting for the velociraptors to chase me. Ooh! Whoa, shit.
Greetings, fellow mountain bike enthusiasts. Welcome back and welcome to Timber. And a very special day. I finally got my battery for my bike and this is going to be our first ride. So this is my custom built transition relay. It's the Oregon P&W version, basically a 170 mullet but with an air shock instead of coil. So first ride today. Let's go see how it goes. We are rolling out, first ride right now. I have no power on whatsoever. And honestly, this feels a lot like my old Spire.
Why do you have no power?
Just to feel it, you know.
Oh, good.
Just to feel it. It's on purpose. All right, we're going to power because we're already getting dropped. Ah, it's so quiet compared to my Levo SL. That motor is just like whine, whine, whine. It's definitely peppier. One thing I do note is if you've ever ridden an e-bike, there's this thing called overrun where you stop pedaling and the motor just gives you a few seconds of assist. That is not a thing on this motor. The minute you stop pedaling, it does nothing. So yeah, that's an interesting difference there. We've got a guest with us today. We've got actually two guests. We got Eric and Michael out here, and it's Wednesday night. Oh, poor shit. Wednesday night after work rip. Because we love after work rips. We're still in Echo. And we're keeping good pace. All right, let's do YouTube. So we finished the fun part of the climb. Did the whole thing in Echo. Kept up with a couple of very fast manual bikes pretty easily, so I'm happy with that. Now we're just doing some road and we're still in Echo or Breeze, whatever the nonsense they call it. I'm just gonna call it Echo Trail and Boost. Stem is definitely too short, but other than that, it feels really good. All right, so we've burned our first dot worth of battery, so I guess that's 80%. We've done almost 1,000 feet of climbing in 4 miles, so, and it's all been on Echo or, you know, what is Breeze, whatever it is, I don't know. But yeah, so far battery's good, and I'm not exactly a light rider, so this bike's working a lot harder than it is, say, under Sheila. So yeah, that's pretty good. So a lot of the trails up here are done on active logging areas, and so this whole area has been clear cut. What used to be a tunnel of trees is now this, but on the flip side, you got great views. I don't know if the camera angle's good. Here, let's try and knock that down a bit. See if we can see anything. But it's pretty amazing up here. Oh, I'm dropping in. All right, we are dropping into Gales. New bike, new trail. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be slow. Definitely short stem. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Huh. Ooh, a little overgrown. This part gets loose too. Whoa. Whew. Might have pumped up my shock a little too much in the rear. second part of the descent where speeds slow up, but the corners get real tight, which is super fun. Ah, should have taken that.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, goes left there.
Well, we have pretty much finished the ride. We are just heading back on the road here. Very light climb. We got 22, I think by the time we finish this, we're going to be about 2270, 2,270 feet of climbing in 11 miles. Actually 11.7 miles. So that's basically a typical PNW Oregon trail. You climb up, you come straight down. I did all of it in Echo, or Econo. Breeze is what they call it, but I'm not calling it that. And compared to the Levo SL, the Breeze, the Echo, is definitely a lot peppier. So, you know, we're definitely getting a lot more money for your Econo, but I am down to 60% battery, which for 2,000 feet, that isn't bad. But I'd say if you're a big guy like me, be prepared to do a little bit more work than everyone else. Sheila started with a lower battery, and she's been in trail pretty much the whole day, well, half of the day. So, and she's also still at 60. So, what's that? You're down at 40? Wow, 3 dots?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Well, that's weird, but she has 3 dots, so we're gonna assume her computer says 40. She's linked her Garmin to it, so. But I'm still showing 3 dots, so I'm calling it 60. And I say that's pretty good, but for a first ride, if you are a Spire owner, this is literally a Spire with a motor. Just like the Levo SL is an Enduro with a motor, This thing handles just like, I mean, if I close my eyes on the descent, which I wouldn't recommend, and turn off the motor, it literally feels like my Spire. RSD, rubber side down, kids.